Hello, friends. Today, once again, we're going to discuss Victor Wembanyama and his rookie card. So this time, we are asking the question, what does a PSA 10 grade on the 2023 Panini Prizm Draft Picks card number 2 get you? What's it worth? So first, let's take a peek at the graphs here that we put together. So 15 data points from the 15 most recent sales that I could uncover. And you're seeing, well, first, you're seeing a big outlier, the $79.99. The most recent sale, the most recent comp to consider, definitely dropped off the face of the planet. So whoever bought this got a steal of a deal, and congratulations to them. They instantly made money. So throwing that one out, though, we're seeing relative consistency for this card, especially for a Victor Wembanyama card. So ungraded, this wave is it's more dramatic. Let's put it that way. So very, very much an inconsistent rookie card out there, just because the hype is on it big time, and it's not as consistent. People are getting in on this collection game. They're often paying more than they should. So speaking of paying more than they should, let's take a look at the important numbers here. We've got a list of those 15 most recent sales, their price points, their ship points, as well as their totals. The most important parts are the yellow, the green, the orange, and the blue. These are the averages that I want to consider today in order to find out the price point that we should be getting in on the PSA 10. So first things first, the yellow, $152.93 is the average of all of the sales, the price points of the sales that were listed up above it. So that means that on average, a person bid $152.93 to buy a PSA 10 Victor Wembanyama card. That's a nice chunk of change, especially for a new set that could have, a pretty easy time getting that 10 out of it, right? So that's something to consider. These people are also paying an average of $4.98, bringing their average total up to $157.91. So that's if you're sitting there buying online, you're probably looking at a value of about $152.93 as your average value. However, I am far more concerned and more interested in this orange number. This orange number is what happens when, you're strolling down a card show and you see a PSA 10 Victor Wembanyama there. This is what the buyer takes home after losing out on about 15% in fees that happen on auction sites, right? So to me, this is the true value of the card when you're out there trying to get your hands on one. When you're trying to negotiate, consider $130 to be that value, because this is really what the buyers are taking home. This is really what they're selling it for. And if they're willing to sell it for that point online, they should also be, on average, willing to sell it for $130 in person at the show. For me, I'm actually obviously trying to get it in a little bit lower. I'd like to see it closer to that 120 in person. Sure, I'll pay closer to that 130 if I'm doing some trade action. Why not? But I'm thinking 130 is the value of this Victor Wembanyama. I know you're not seeing very many of those out there, especially when you're looking on here. You do see the one at 130. You also see one closer to 137.56 on that outlier there. But I'm thinking 130 if I'm in person and somebody is eager to move a product that they got their hands on recently. That's the point here. A lot of these sellers are out there turning and burning. Why? Because, sometimes with these rookie cards, the value doesn't stay. So that's the price we often pay. Sometimes you get stuck with a clunker that loses out. But so far, the 7'4" Phenom looks to be doing well. Let me know what you think your entrance and exit point is as far as at a show or online. And let me know if you think that 130 for a PSA graded 10 Victor Wembanyama from the draft picks out of Panini Prizm is worth it. All right? Take care, my friends.